ABC Embroidery again, and I'm getting ready to burn some screens. This is what a screen looks like just after we've put emulsion on it. This is what we would call, blank screen or screen ready to screen print. I developed the images on the computer, print them out in positive so you can read it on a piece of clear film. The emulsion is UV sensitive, so as UV light shines on it, the emulsion hardens. The black shields the light from hitting the emulsion, which keeps it soft. It's water soluble, so we wash the stencil out when we're done. Each one of these screens, and what I've done here is I've got a target system that I put together here that I line my points up and it puts it in the right position on the screen so that when I go to the press, we load the shirt to the same spot every time and the design's in the right height. We'll tape this on here and it goes to the exposure unit. And our burn time is 7 minutes, so we won't keep you on for the whole 7 minutes, but basically we shine light on it for 7 minutes and that cures the screen, and we'll see you back when we're done with this part. So our 7 minutes is up now. Shut the light off, take this out. I'm going to go ahead and start the next one here because this is how I normally do stuff. Put that in there, press it down. And the compression, the foam in there is actually to keep the screen against the glass so that there's no light creeping in underneath of it, because that'll cause some problems when you're burning your screen. We'll go ahead and put this on and then take the film off of there and I pull tape off of it. I'll start my clock. And the 7 minutes, it's basically a window. There's a time frame that it gets just enough UV light and not too much, and that's what we're trying to hit. And 7 minutes hits that for this emulsion and our light source. That all changes with a different type of light source, a different type of exposure unit, a different type of emulsion. All that stuff kind of can affect that. So we start out with an emulsion calculator, and we kind of determine the time that's close to there, and then just kind of tweak it by trial and error after that. Now we just run water on this, and you can see the design starting to show. One of the hardest things about it is to be patient. If your burn time's correct and your emulsion's dry when you start, then and your film positive's dark enough, you just got to be patient and let the water do its work, and it'll break stuff apart and pretty soon it'll wash out real easy. Now, while we got just a second, this is one screen for one color. This is a back location on this shirt. If it were 2 colors, then we'd have to do a separate screen for the other color. If it was 3, then we'd have to do a third screen for that color. So it takes that long for each screen to do to get them burnt. After we do this, we let them dry, and then we go to the table out in the other room and we tape them up so that the ink can't get through this portion of the screen here or here. And that takes about 5 minutes a screen to do each screen, and then we put them on the press and actually line them up to one another. So, and that's basically in a nutshell how the setup process goes. So it goes from here out there to the press and then back here, and you've seen some of the other videos for how we reclaim screens and get them ready to start for the next process. And then you wait a little while and then you start hitting it. You can see it starting to wash out. Now I have a lot to say right now, so I cheat a little bit. I made some shower heads for my washout group. We'll just turn them on and let them do some work. If I need to get after a little bit with the power washer, you gotta be real careful because you can destroy the design, but if you're careful, it works pretty good. kind of noisy, so hold on. Okay, I need to check it out, make sure there's no emulsion left in the screen, make sure that there's no pinholes, and identify any problems that we can right now, and basically just hold that up in the light and look at it and check it out. Okay, a little spot here I gotta take care of that. It's a little rough here. So I'll probably hit that again. Spot is gone. It's clean. Looks good. So that one's done. Set it under there to dry, and we're just about ready to wash out our second screen, and that makes that job complete. We'll have to dry it, tape it, and line it up.